Good start.
Good start.
So we have player 2 versus player 3. Rockets in the water caverns.
Oh, is there a way we can do a different level?
Do both of you agree to reset?
Let's just do this level.
Okay.
It stays
Yeah,
in.
that's it.
Yep. It's known in tournaments that positive takes precedence. If somebody demands to keep the level that was randomly chosen, it stays. That, I think that's generally universal. But that's fine, it's not a big deal. It's a nice big level too, I would say. Try to do rocket launchers in the archives, you'd both be dying, you'd kill each other so much, I think. In the first level you play. And it is no mercy, you may shoot each other without a gun, but if that gets abused, we have stand on the corpse, you have to wait where the person died before you can, and then they have to respawn. So you gotta give them, a couple seconds if you wish to play that way. First kill.
I killed myself.
First kill is a suicide. Maybe one is
Dang it.
Hey, once they die, doesn't their gun?
What's going on?
Once they die, doesn't their gun still linger or no?
There should. Yes, because it's public knowledge. When he dies with his guns, they all fall with minimum ammo. The rocket would be there with 1 rocket in it, and not 3. You can have up to 3, I believe.
Okay.
Or 4. And the guns are on double agent mode. They'd have 10 rounds in it after someone dies. And in license to kill, that's big. You've got 10 shots, but this is normal. Chances are you won't kill someone with a picked up gun unless you headshot them. But then you have to get ammo from the crates, obviously, and there's for the weapon. They're all throughout the levels. Yeah, I kind of like it. In Perfect Dark, the next game, you can actually change the guns to whatever you want in the multiplayer. You can play all bombs or mines or guns, all one type of weapon or a mixture. And this, in Goldeneye, it's set. You have to play a club with the rockets, which is kind of bad. I think the club's an awful gun. It has won me some games, but I cannot really tell you, I can't explain my experience while you're playing. That's cheating. On how it's still won in this situation. After the tournament, maybe. That leads down to the outlet pumps, I think, or the start. This is an actual level in the game, the caverns, and that leads to the first part of the level. I've actually gotten a world record in this level. I was the fastest at beating this level at the hardest difficulty.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Wow.
It takes 10 shots to the head to kill a guard. I did it in 37 minutes. Nobody else was faster.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
10 headshots.
Yeah.
What's the second fastest time then?
41 minutes.
Wow.
The original person beat in 41 minutes, 8 seconds. I beat him by 4 minutes. It's really hard. It's like one of the last levels in the game, and it's kind of long and dark and everything. I think there's Yanis Special Forces in here. They wear black, and they have blue beanies or barrettes. It takes actually them 15 shots of 30 to the head. Other level it's 10 to the head, and here it's 30 to the head. So I had to sit there for 2 minutes pounding out one guy. In the regular mode, it takes just 2 shots to their head, and you'd be gone in 10 seconds. So it's almost altering the enemy stats. But the upper game should favor the player because the human has infinite time to hit a stationary object. So it's not like
you got a bad aim, man.
I'm just glad the game still holds up after 20 years.
Oh, I know, it's been that long, huh? Yeah.
It's a 20-year-old game at least.
Oh, dude.
Boom.
That was my escape. Well, I think we...
Jeez, you guys still have the fun camera or something?
Yeah, I think we do, actually.
And the club, which is going to take a long time.
That's why I got wrecked early games, because I couldn't find anything other than that weapon.
Oh man, I got a horrible aim.
Oh man. Player 2 taking some shots.
It's a KF7.
Oh, you ran away? Okay.
So this game doesn't let you put a timer on it, but Melee does, or other games. It's where there's not only points, but you have like 15 minutes to kill each other, or the person with the most at the end wins. So you can't just keep running and running. So, but they didn't think of that back in 1997.
Yeah, I need something other than
But I've never seen people really run away too often from a fight. They eventually confront each other. It's your spies, you're picking your poison, I suppose.
Alright, let's end this. Have I died yet?
Nope.
No.
You can hit start and check the score.
Oh, okay.
Anyone want to do that? I actually want to see that. It's -1. Nobody has killed each other except yourself. So. It's been 5 minutes and no one else has died. So this could take 20 minutes. Like,
I'm kind of confused how this
Run
map
towards
is
the yellow
put
dot,
together.
guys.
I have been running towards the yellow dot, but I keep running to dead ends.
Heading down there.
that's why I did 5 points on normal, because if it takes an hour, it takes an hour. Because we're on normal mode. I think normal mode tournaments are fun. It helps you strategize with the weapons more, as opposed to just killing someone with one shot. But they both have their advantages and disadvantages. The one shot, one kill is time advantage. It just gets the tournament over more quickly. I haven't played multiplayer well myself, so I've been doing other games.
Rocket launchers are scary.
Yeah. Oh, what the heck?
This fireball lasts a long time.
I don't know if a real rocket does that, but it makes sense.
Here.
There's no pressure above sea level that would make... If there's too much oxygen, it's going to last longer. But below sea level or underwater, it would dissipate more quickly, obviously. Yeah, I read that our powerful nuclear bomb at the Mariana Trench would not hurt anything. Because there's just too much water pressure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are we back to 0-0 now?
No. -1.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna crush
At this point,
Karate chop.
it's
Win.
4:42. Anyone else who would want to come now is disqualified. It's way too long for them to hang out.
No.
I can give them a 15-minute grace period, maybe, but no one else showed up.
How do people know about this?
There's a poster over there,
Oh, okay.
and I posted it on the website.
Oh,
But
really?
the snow, everyone is snowed out. That's what happened.
Oh,
Yeah.
How many people usually come?
This is my first time doing a tournament
Oh.
at Goldeneye. I'm a chess person. I do chess tournaments.
Unlucky timing.
Yeah, the snow came when I wanted to do this. So.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I'm lucky for them. Lucky for you. You're each making $60 between the three of you.
I know, right?
So lucky for you. I'm lucky for them.
Yeah, but it's. I don't understand.
Jamie,
I
you're
come from an area where it really snows, you know, and life doesn't stop there.
We're not used
Here
to.
It seems like life stops.
Where are you from?
I grew up in Lake Tahoe.
Are you living there now?
No, I live here now.
Okay, it rains here a lot more than snows.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not. We get it. We're not as used to it.
Yeah. I mean, it's understandable.
There's a lot of mountains and trees that block the cold.
Right.
The air is really wild around here.
Yeah.
Or the weather, wild weather in Washington. So,
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those areas that people don't feel the necessity to take care of their tires, so it ends up being more dangerous. But
yep.
come on, attack! rockets.
We're going on 10 minutes.
What'd you say? Excuse me, what?
We're going on 10 minutes now, so that's fine if it takes you an hour. Like I said, we'll keep going. The only way this could go on forever is if you keep killing.
Oh, what? Oh, dude!
Is if you keep suiciding. At that point, I would call the tournament and say pick different weapons. If it got nowhere, it's to be determined. The moderator, can decide how things go.
The referee.
If it's unreasonable, I can overrule stuff.
Oh man, get racked from above.
I know, right?
The problem with Goldeneye, you can't help but screen look sometimes, but whatever. You know what the radar. You should know.
Yeah, you scream or what?
I thought you were right in front of me.
Okay.
Because on newer games, you can obviously, use two different TVs and not see each other. I think with this you can too, if you have the right equipment. You can have.
Oh no!
Oh!
Wow, what a good shot!
Shot. Dude, Mitch is an ace at this game. I don't understand it.
Okay, we continue our regular scheduled program.